Greetings from St. Vincent Distillers Limited, Blondie Board and Friends. My name is Garth Niles. I'm the Deputy Band Leader of Blondie Board and Friends. We have been in existence since 1995. You could consider us of the champion band of this millennium because if you check the records, we've been controlling the carnival scene for the last 10 years. Our presentation this year is Lost in Paradise. We came up with the idea after brainstorming after last year's carnival. Carnival Wednesday, we were in the mass tent. We were brainstorming of an idea for this year's carnival. Osborne Brown, who is one of our key players, he is the man that builds our big costumes. He came up with the idea and we just ran with it. Everybody put in a little input and that's how we came up with Blondie Board and Friends. Preparation this year has been creeping, I must say. Our registration started out very well. Our kiddies are sold out, but our adults, we still have some space. I don't know if it's the war in Iran with America and that is keeping people from playing mass this year, but I find the registration this year is very slow. One of the things too that hamper us in terms of preparation is the availability of the raw materials to build these costumes. In St. Vincent, there's only Mr. Musa tries a bit, but his stock is limited. So most of our materials, we either have to get them out of Trinidad, out of Miami, out of America. What you think of Blondie Board, what comes to mind? Champion, #1. You understand? Easy as that. Since we started in 1995, we have captured the most Queen of the Bands in St. Vincent. We have 10 Queen of the Band, all won by Simone Niles. We have 12 King of the Bands, all together, different persons. Junior band, numerous to mention, 8 Band of the Year titles. We won the last 3 Band of the Year, which is 2025, 2024, 2023, and we could add 2026 to that one time. You understand? When you play mass with Blondie Board and Friends, you must come back. The experience that we give you on the road Carnival Tuesday, you must come back to play with us another year. So we're located in the Thomas Sanders building, right next to the Peacemaker Memorial Hall. If you come in Peacemaker Yard, we are on the block right next to Peacemaker building. We are on Facebook, Blondie Board and Friends Mass. We are also on Instagram, Blondie Board and Friends. Or you could contact myself, 593-5764, or the boss Blondie himself, 593-5645. Well, we have limited space available, so I'm hoping by in the next 2 weeks that they would be filled. And we'll have a grand time this Carnival Tuesday with Blondie Board and Friends. Sorry, St. Vincent Distillers Limited, Blondie Board and Friends.
My name is Simone Richardson Niles, defending Queen of the Band 2025, and you know we're coming for the hat trick in 2026. Blondie Board and Friends, you know we are one of the traditional band that offers a kind of split between the traditional and the party type. So we give you, a leveling experience. If you want that modern with the traditional, you come to Blondie Board and Friends. I just want to say shout out to our sponsors, which are very important to Blondie Board and Friends, and I know all of the other mass bands out there. Our title sponsor, St. Vincent Distillers Limited. I really, really want to give a big shout out to them. They've been with us for the past couple of years. Since last year, they've taken over the title sponsor, and they've committed to this year of doing that also. Our good friends at Building and Loan, want to say thank you very much. CK Graves, you've been with us for a long time. We want to say thank you for your continued partnership. Mustique Company Limited, General Maritime Agencies, thank you so very much for seeing the vision of Blondie Board and Friends and continuing to invest in the traditional bands. It's really important that we keep that aspect of carnival and costuming alive in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We also want to give a huge shout out to our friend and partner, Total 10 Technologies. He has been with us for a while, and I know he is committed to continuing to serve because he likes to see the traditional mass and want to see it grow into something bigger and better than what it is right now. National Properties, we also want to give a huge shout out to you because National Properties don't only sponsor Blondie Board and Friends, but they try to spread the love across. So we want to say a huge thank you to National Properties Limited. And again, if you want to have a good time on the road Carnival Tuesday, come jump with Blondie Board and Friends.